our running friend. Oh, you met them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, on Saturday we're going for yearly autumn festival. Oh yeah. How often do you go? Oh really? Mine changes like every time. Yeah. But even then, like I buy a second pair at constant because I keep one pair of working.
Running, I wish. I'm trying to get a more Oh yeah. Yeah, I was about to go for them. They're fine.
Hello and welcome parents, families, and music supporters in the Hughes community. Thank you guys for coming tonight. This is our semester 1 concert from our beginning students. I have a lot of feedback in this mic, so I'm going to hold it a little farther away right now. Thank you guys again. I love seeing this turnout. This is one of the largest turnouts we've had for our beginner concerts. This is fantastic. Having this amount of support for live music in our schools is fantastic. So thank you guys again for supporting them, for dealing with the honks and the squeaks and the squeak screams. Thank you, parents and families. As for tonight, we have a show showcasing your students' talent. They've worked so hard in the process of reading music, understanding scales, understanding the process of music. Organization is a huge key, and we're teaching that, structure, practice, routines, and they've all developed this semester. So thank you guys again for supporting this. Up first tonight we have our orchestra. They're going to do a quick tune, and then we're going to get started. And I'm going to talk about the pieces in a little bit, just right after we tune. So I'd like to welcome our concert master this evening, Gwyneth Garcia, to the stage to tune our orchestra. So one integral part of our music is being able to tune and follow our concert master, be all on the same level, right? So now that we're tuned, we're ready, we're set up for an environment, I want to introduce the first piece to you guys. It's called March of the Metronomes. Now, some of you guys just dealt with finals, so you guys dealt with hearing that click in your student's room, that click is what we call a metronome. It's steady, it never breaks, and it teaches your student how to play with a steady pitch. So we're going to do a quick warm-up in G major, and then I surprised the students like yesterday. I'm like, okay, you guys are going to do it on your own, okay? I'm going to go in the back, and I'm actually going to be the metronome, okay? So this is all student-led. I'm just going to be back there being that steady pitch for them. So it's going to be a great opportunity for seeing your students interacting across the ensemble, watching our eyes, making sure we're with each other and ready to go. It's such a thrilling experience as part of our orchestra, teaching these skills of teamwork. So I hope you enjoy this piece, March of the Metronome. We're going to do a quick warm-up real quick, just in a G major scale, make us used to this environment now that we're all on the same page. Thank you guys. You know, I can't say how cool of that is as an experience as like the conductor, because most of the time I see them. I never get to see like the audience and your interactions with your students and seeing the joy of watching your students perform. How magical. One more round of applause for our team. hear me hitting that click in the background, that's that steady pitch. Parents, if you hear that at home and your student is performing with that, they are doing it right. So that's something for, as we progress into second semester, something to hear, because that's keeping your student really honest with the beat and forcing them to play in time. And I like to make this analogy. We talk about food a lot. I'm sure you guys have heard. So I like to compare music as a cheeseburger. You have your beat. Like if your buns get soggy on your cheeseburger, like your burger falls on the floor, right? And that's our beat. That's what holds our cheeseburger together. Then we have our base over here. That's like the cheese, right? You don't have a cheeseburger without cheese, right? It's a hamburger then. So they work with our melody here, our meat, the star of the show. Playing the melody, the song that gets stuck in your head. And then we got all those flavors, right? We got the sauce. And that's built up of all these complex different things. You got your ketchup, you got your mustard, you got your mayo. And that's all the different flavors that we have through our violas and second violins that are creating the harmonic structure of our piece. And so that's kind of how we conceptualize music in a very relatable way, a cheeseburger. Now, we take this idea, and now we're going to extrapolate and expand on it through this piece called La Petite Dances. So now, this is in the key of D major. So we're changing it through G major to D major, which really important keys for our string instruments, because their strings have those notes, D, G, A, E. And that's where our violins and our cellos have a little bit different, but we all have an E string. And so we're going to be working on this piece called La Petite Dances. It's originally a French piece, Impressionist time, and it extrapolates on this D major scale. And it's really fun. We get to work on our bow technique, and I'm going to be up here conducting and conveying my ideas with them. I hope you guys enjoy our last tune of the evening, La Petite Dances. such a fun point of the school year where we get to expand on music, start working on actual harmonies. Like, we have a different part, we have a violin 1 part, we have a violin 2 part right here, we have our violas, and then we have our cellos and our bass, and each one has a different part happening at once. And then we make it all come together like a machine, all of our cogs working together to create synergy in a refined product. So I hope you guys enjoyed our La Petite dances. Up next, we're gonna do a quick stage change. We're gonna have our beginning band come on board, do a quick warm up, and then get rocking. So thank you guys. A brief pause, a good time to use the restroom for a second, and we'll get started.